Hello and welcome to Structural Deckay, the Yu-Gi-Oh series where Tobias and I journey through Yu-Gi-Oh's history of structure decks, pitting them against one another to answer age-old questions like who would win, the ultimate apex predator, or one gadget boy. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Structural Deckay. Hello and welcome to episode 4 of Structural Deckay. Last episode, Tobias yet again failed miserably as my spellcasters judged him unworthy of even a single victory. No triumph whatsoever. This episode though, he aims to change all that by picking a deck that is literally invincible. That's right, Tobias will be repping the Invincible Fortress, while I'll be winging it.
That's a bird joke. And a dad joke.
With the Lord of the Storm structure deck. Now if this is anything like Pokemon, Tobias's rock monsters will be super effective against our flying types, and this will be an easy 2-0 sweep for Tobias. Hopefully we can prove him wrong. Before checking our deck profile, there are a few limits to go over, those being Card Destruction, Mystical Space Typhoon, Heavy Storm, Lightning Vortex, Dust Tornado and Premature Burial. Additionally, Nobleman of Crossout will be semi-limited. Right, let's head on over to Drawing Book. Alright, so this is our 4th episode of Structural Deckay, and it's the 3rd time I'm not actually playing our deck's boss monster.
Somebody's not playing by the rules.
I'm sorry, but Simurgh Bird of Divinity is absolute trash, and it's much better to just play a compact list of level 4 good stuff wind monsters than trying to jam that boss monster in when it just doesn't do anything.
You insensitive little... Say that again and you'll be on the menu.
To that end, we are basically playing Harpies. We've got 3 Flying Kamakiri and number 1 who can fetch out the Harpy Lady 1 from the deck, triple Harpy Lady 1, double Sisters, double Lady Ninja. This is a great way of being able to clear back row to ensure that we can either push for game or just get through some of Tobias's problematic defenders. 1 Sylphied, potentially a good card for late game, can just special summon himself by banishing a wind from the graveyard. Triple Slate Warrior, just a nice 1900 attacker with a couple of pretty powerful effects. Then triple Swift Birdman Joe, given the recent results in America, this is probably the last we're going to ever see of this guy.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to bed.
And now we return you to our regular scheduled program.
Then we have 3 Sonic Duck, just to round off our monsters. For the spells, we've got triple Elegant Egotist, obviously just a great way of being able to special summon out our Harpy Ladies from the deck. Triple Harpy's Hunting Ground, a great way of being able to deal with Tobias' back row. Heavy Storm, Lightning Vortex, MST, double No Man of course out to deal with his problematic defenders. 1 Cool, 1 Dust, 1 Party to revive all our guys. Triple Icarus Attack is a great way of removing threats, double Magic Jammer and 1 Sakuretsu Armor. Honestly, this deck looks absolutely insane, and I'll be impressed if Tobias is actually able to mount any sort of defense against this one. Okay, so our opening hand is not the best. We are just going to set down the Slate Warrior. Hopefully Tobias plays to type and is as defensive as the rock monsters would be, allowing us to flip over our Slate Warrior for a big 2400 Chungus. Oh, you are falling right into my trap, Tobias.
Just like we drew it up.
The set 3 is just not good enough when I've got a big, massive slate dude on the field.
What an ordeal.
Okay, we are going to MST the ordeal. I do not want to be dealing with that card. Down comes Medusa Worm. She's going to fade to the Slate Warrior, and I think this probably wraps up the... me and my big mouth. Down comes the old Hammer Shot, sending our Slate Warrior to the graveyard. Tobias are going to set and wants to go for the Swords of Revealing Light. Interesting, you must really want to protect that guy. Well, we actually cannot do a single thing given our hand is really terrible. Tobias are going to summon down the... I'm going to get Robin, Goblin, Giant Rat, and oh my gosh, what are we going to lose here? What are we going to lose? The Egotist. That is probably the worst card that we could have lost, because if we actually drew a Harpy Lady, that would have been a really great way of being able to clean up the field. We're drawing another Slate Warrior. I guess that's a good enough card to summon. Can't really do much with it given the swords on the field. Guardian Statue. Oh, I'm just dead, aren't I? Yeah, we're just going to lose our entire hand here. Wow.
I'm gonna lose.
I did not expect you to play Robin Goblin at all. Like, Rocks are supposed to be defensive. I didn't expect any aggression. We are going to lose our big monsters that we can't summon anyway, so that's actually a pretty favourable result for us. And then... oh no. Oh my gosh. What? The Exod Master of the Guard is out.
No. That's impossible!
Oh my jeez, a 4k... how the hell do we beat a 4k defender? Shit, well, you're playing the cover cards, so I actually have to, yeah, I have to give props for that. You actually managed to summon your almost impossible to play boss monster.
Well played indeed.
We've just got the big slate warrior. I mean, he's 1900, he's tough to get rid of, but I don't see a single way that we can actually surpass Tobias's defense now. Tobias is going to turn his giant rat sideways and pass the turn. God, we're still just living on a slate warrior and a dream here. We're going to see whether we can piece apart Tobias's new set monster. Good job we did, because Golden Sentry would have absolutely f***ing cooked us. And it's over to Tobias. Still can do nothing, but I mean, it's not like we are able to do anything either. Hyper Lady 1 is fine. I guess we can probably try and out the Robin Goblin here. We're going to go for the Hyper Lady 1. Yep, dealing with the Robin Goblin. At least our hand is not going to get pinched anymore. Elegant Egotist. Oh my god, am I just an idiot? Do I not remember that Harpy's Hunting Down is not an optional effect? We have to do it. Oh, we are just going to chain the Eco's attack. Some invincible fortress that card was. It just dies to Icarus attack.
You're not invincible!
Wow. Well, we've turned this game around out of nowhere.
Well, well, well. How the turntables.
Forgot I even had that card sitting in the back row. And this puts Tobias on the 1 turn clock. I better do something, Tobias, otherwise you're dead. Oh, the Mega Rock Dragon is summoned by banishing 5, 7, 14, 21, 28, 3,500 attack.
The tables have turned yet again.
That is not okay. We are going to lose our Harpy Lady sisters here, as well as a big chunk of our life points. And do we have any way that we can deal with the Mega Rock? It doesn't look like it. We're just going to set down our Lady Ninja and pass the turn. So I was going to go for the swords, revealing our... It's fine, and she's going to die. Our turn. Right, Call of the Haunted, great card, but do we even have anything that we would want to use it on? Not really. Tobias's Mega Rock Dragon is just going to be able to keep piecing apart us, and this would be lethal if not for the Call. We're going to have to revive probably the Joe here, just so we take a little bit less damage here.
I was going to foot him,
Taking 1,200, putting us down to 1,850. This game has been like swings and roundabouts. It's been all over the place. Like, I think Tobias absolutely deserves the victory because he's played like funny, good cards, whereas I've just played like a boring Harpy list. And yes, the boring Harpy list is not quite good enough to secure the game 1. Right. Into game 2. Alright, opening hand is crazy. We've got the old Sonic Duck, beep beep, and we got 1 in the back. Tobias is going to set down 1, set down a back row as well. Our turn, we're going to go for the battle, see whether we can deal with this. It is the Golem Sentry. That's annoying, right, but Tobias is going to set his own mystery 1 tribute monster. That's probably one of these Sphinxes, if I had to guess.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
We are going to go for combat, although, yeah, just taking the damage just to prevent him from being able to flip over on Tobias's turn. Tobias is going to... Oh. It still works that way, doesn't it? Because he's just face up, you can just set him and then flip him. Yeah, this is disastrous. We've just lost everything and we're just going to get absolutely hosed. Please don't be Robin Goblin. If that is Robin Goblin in the back row, I'm going to be absolutely sick here. Okay, it is not. Thankfully, we are just about living. We're going to go for the dust, hitting Tobias' new set. It's the Waboku. Sonic Duck, beep beep. Can we deal with the Guardian Sphinx? No, we can't, because there's another Waboku on the field. That is wonderful. Right, down comes the rat. Golden Sentry's going to set down and flip up, bouncing our monster to the hand, and that is game.
That was easy.
I think we're going to offer a rematch because we want to get a victory, because we are that narcissistic that we demand a win every single game we play.
Damn it, I need this win!
Can't just let Tobias have a 2-0 sweep. We've got to try and edge out a win here. Tobias is going to get his X-Sword on the field through CROWS. Sphinx. Going to go for the Roman Goblin and the swords. We're going to go for the Node Man, getting with the Tobias' Golden Sentry. Going to keep setting. Tobias is going to set another monster. We're going to go for the Swift Birdman Joe, bouncing Tobias backward to the hand, attacking on into the Guardian Sphinx, which is going to get 1 over. We're going to go combat. We can't deal with the X-Sword yet. Tobias is going to go for another swords. We're going to go for the Elegant Egotist. Going to go for the Icarus stack, popping Tobias' X-Sword and one of his back row gets the Waboku. We're going to go for the dust, hitting the Ultimate Offering. Our turn, Tobias is still just doing nothing. We can't really do anything with the swords. Swords is going to fade. Tobias is going to set, banish 1,000,000 for the big Mega Rock Dragon and clearing our Swift Birdman Joe here. We're We are now kind of out of luck because we don't have a good convincing out to the Mega Dragon. Oh, now we do apparently if we get enough Harpy Ladies on the field, but the Waboko is going to come down. We're going to then lose our Harpy Lady 1, going to revive it though back with the call and be able to deal with the Mega Dragon this way. Tobias is now looking like he's in a pretty bad spot, as our wind monsters are going to be able to surpass all of his defences and strike on in for a combined sort of 7,000 damage, and that is the game. We did manage to pick up one victory there at the end, but it doesn't really feel deserved, especially given that Tobias absolutely cooked us in the 2 real games there. It honestly did feel like in those matches that his deck was invincible, combining the Wabokos, the swords, just a big chungus defenders. Like, there was no way my birds could make a dent in that armor. Now, next episode we're finally going to be answering the question of the intro, as the machines revolt take on the dinosaurs rage. Who will win? One gadget boy or the ultimate apex predator? Stay tuned to find out. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.